Hi there to anyone that's watching. This is not a cosplay music video, nor is it a video testing new equipment, which usually has my dog in it. Instead, this is a quick video about a topic that is very important to me, and that's censorship. In particular, the censorship of a fellow YouTuber, Scarves. Scarves is a channel run by Tyler Willis out of Texas for the past 5 years, mainly detailing Japanese fashion trends in her show, Last Week Lolita News. Everything from fashion trends, fashion oddities, and conventions for people to go to and wear this style of clothing are covered on her channel. Recently, it took a slightly more serious tone, and for all of the right reasons. You see, there's a convention held in Houston called Anime Matsuri, and one of the people running it is John Lay. To be blunt, John is someone who has been accused of sexual harassment of not only women, but also minors who have attended the events there. In some cases, he's been accused of allegedly using his position of power as a way of manipulating young people in exchange for favors, a chance on the runway, and so on and so forth. Now, for the sake of this video, I have to say allegedly, since he's never actually been charged with it. But that said, after screenshots came out of him making public statements, private messages, and so on, he has said that he's apologetic and that, well, he's watched a 2-hour online course for managers and supervisors regarding sexual harassment. Thing is, though, it didn't stop. And when things have been reported in the past, including to his wife, who also runs the conventions, the responses have been more of a, yeah, but did anything happen to you? No? Well, okay then, type of response. Some artists, like Japanese fashion icon Minori, grew concerned and actually backed out of a US visit to attend the 2015 convention, saying, and this is the translation from Google here, so bear with me, "I want to work with honest people. There's so much that has happened that I didn't even know about until now. John, whether you get dismissed or not, I can't work with you anymore. There's just so much that has surfaced. I've heard different stories from many different people, so this is my decision based on that. There are two sides to every story, so it doesn't mean that one side is completely in the wrong. I can't really explain how I feel." Anime Matsuri isn't their only business. They've got a store called Shop in Wonderland, which carries many brands that typically people would have to order overseas for. That store uses a popular YouTuber called Kathy Cat to promote the place. Now, Kathy Cat is on the channel called Ask Japanese, a site that looks over all kinds of important popular topics like what do the Japanese like about foreigners and must-try foods in Okinawa. It's bright, it's fun, but the connection between their videos and the support of John Lay can certainly put them into hot water. Okay, so with this big tangled web, why am I bringing up all of these little details? Well, it goes back to Tyler Willis of Scarves. She put up a video on Last Week Lolita News about the connection. She then got a YouTube copyright notice strike against her, and the video was taken down automatically. The claimant was Ask Japanese. Now, for those making YouTube videos, you know that if you get strikes against you, that can lead to your page coming down, and for some, revenue losses. It's a serious thing, which is why you need to make sure that you're making a genuine claim of copyright ownership. Scarves, so far as I can tell, didn't use anything that was copyright protected in her video. She didn't play music or audio, and if anything, even the discussion falls under fair use. She made a second video because, honestly, taking down a video with a copyright claim when there's no claim to be made is a bad thing for everyone. That video, well, it also went down, and that's 2 strikes against her now. Again, Scarves has not made use of copyrighted material in a copyright infringement way, but because of the way the system is set up, she could lose a lot of work done because of these claims. With the online world being what it is, there's a quick jump to people getting angry because you've said something that they don't agree with. People use power to silence critics. And it's done because there's a diffusion of responsibility that perpetrates the online world. If you have a disagreement with someone, you have the absolute freedom to counter it with another argument. That's the beauty of an online and fully connected world. But to disconnect a voice because you don't like what you're hearing, that can only lead to more partisan views, more inherent bias, and more seclusion. I'm not saying this because I'm a huge fan of Lolita clothing. My girlfriend is far more into it than I am. I'm saying this because when censorship is used as a tool to silence, no one wins. And the sooner we all learn to make a decision between disapproval and outright dismissal, the better off society will be.